Hi, it's Charles at Empress Mills, and we are today taking a peek at our double gauze range, which is part of the Empress Essentials collection, which means that we try and keep all of the shades from the double gauze range. We've got 30 odd, well, just over 30 in fact, in stock year round, and we also try and hold healthy stocks. Also, with it being Empress Essential, we try and keep those exact shades. So we try not to deviate, and we also add as many as we can as new supplies become available. So you can sort of rely on this range. In the double gauzes, we do also have, and it's actually appeared on this model behind me, courtesy of Mum. We do also have designs available, things like this metallic, for example. They aren't part of the Empress Essentials. While I do try and get some great stocks in, I usually buy everything like this on, say, 50-metre rolls, for example. So we do hold quite extensive stocks of them. They tend not to be as repeatable as the Plains range, but they are available, and do bear them in mind because all of the properties we are about to discuss from the Plains collection, things about the texture, things about the uses, anything on those kind of lines that we discussed for the Plains, also absolutely applies for the designs in the same double gauzes. So it does go across the board from that point of view. Yes, so double gauzes. What are they, first of all? It's a 100% cotton range, and to be honest, it's one of the few ranges where we really struggled naming it, because double gauze gets called absolutely all sorts of things. Even from the suppliers I source it from, it gets a variety of different names, and only when I've got a sample through sometimes in the past have I thought, oh, it's double gauze. So what other names does it get? It gets cheesecloth, it gets muslin, it gets baby cloth, it gets baby muslin, it gets absolutely all sorts, but they are the main sort of they're the main sorts of names, and all of those relate to this fabric. It's 100% cotton, it's lightweight, and it features this lovely texture. It's very much a natural texture that's created as part of the weaving process for it. But it is lovely and lightweight. Let me just open it up. I'll just open it up and then you can see it when it's just one layer. So that's just one layer of it. And as you can see, it's nice and lightweight, nice and floaty. And it's got that sort of lovely texture to it all the way through. It's perfect for all sorts of uses. Being 100% cotton, lightweight and naturally textured, it is fantastic for summer clothing, loose trousers, dresses, even a shawl, for example, anything along those sort of lines, it is perfect for. And I should just add, even though I talk about it being loose weave, for example, you can't see through it, so it doesn't. You can't see straight through it. It is still a nice fabric from that point of view. Don't worry about it being too loosely woven. The loose weave nature goes back to its sort of gauze roots, but because it is double gauze, that covers up any gaps. So it's one of those sort of paradoxes within this fabric. While it does get called loose weave, while that does absolutely 100% help with it being perfect for being a summer fabric, for being lightweight and breathable and things, you can't see through it. It is still quite firm from that point of view, so it's super from that point of view. It also gets used, and it's why it's called baby cloth. Literally as a baby cloth. I'm sure you've all seen them. We certainly had one when my little one was younger, Sophie. Just a cloth for popping over your shoulder, and that's because it's nice and absorbent, so it'll soak anything up nice and quickly. A dribble of milk won't cause it any problems. And it washes super duper well, so it is easy care as well, which is a total bonus, obviously, for anything to do with kiddies. And also from a care point of view, because it's got this natural texture, just switch to this colour just so we can make sure we're picking this texture up as best we can, but because it's got this natural texture, it's non-iron. So you just throw it in the washing machine, out it comes, let it dry, it dries quickly, and then you are away again. And that texture remains in place, so don't worry about that texture disappearing. The texture remains in place, but there is no need to iron it, which is absolutely fantastic. So on to the main info. I mentioned earlier that it is that we've got over 30 shades in stock, and as I say, we'll carry those all the time, all year round. It is 54 inches wide, so a good healthy width if you've got garments in mind in particular. That works with lots and lots of patterns, being that nice width. Just quickly nipping back to the shades, because I stock all of them, we've got such a good variety of the brighter shades and also the naturals, which are always super popular. The naturals, they do tend to be a real favourite, but the brighter ones are nice and fun for sort of kiddies projects. But yeah, 54 inches wide, 100% cotton, and I've jotted down, what did I jot down? It's 140 GSM, just to give you a little bit of a guide on the weight of it. But yes, the key features: loose weave, lightweight, absolutely not see-through, 100% cotton, breathable and cool. Super for all sorts of uses. As always, I hope that has been of use, and as always, if you have got any questions at all, please get in touch. We're just starting to dip into this Empress Essentials idea and sharing these fabrics with you in more detail, but sourcing real core fabrics is what we like to do here at Empress. We've got such a spread, and we literally travel all over the world tracking these down into Europe, further afield, America, absolutely all over, trying to bring you the very best of what we track down. So if there is anything that you would like to see in the ranges, please let us know as well. We will be delighted to hear from you, and we will be delighted to see if we could add it. So as I say, get in touch if you've got any queries. Hope that's been of use. Thank you very much indeed for watching. See you again soon. Bye-bye.